Hey, welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me here, I put up another new trail camera. New one, I just got it. Actually, it's the SpyPoint Flex. So pretty excited to test that out and see how it does. It sends photos and video transmission right to your phone in the SpyPoint app. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So I set this up right here behind me, and I'm gonna make a mock scrape facing the camera. And I thought, hey, you know, since I'm gonna make a mock scrape right now anyways, I might as well show you guys how I do that and why I'm putting it over here. As you can see behind me, we've got a deer trail right here. You can see it, it's pretty well defined. So it's a heavily used game trail over here. They pass through that way. Bedding area is just a little further back over there. There's some buck bedding. Rubs and scrapes pass that way. So got the trail coming in and out this way. Got my camera right there, and I picked out this spot right here to put my mock scrape. Well, as you guys can see, there's a game trail coming out even on this part and kind of intersects this main trail that they're using, and it even goes out that way. So I'm gonna put the mock scrape kind of right at this intersection. All right, as you guys see here, I kind of tied a licking branch right over here. I just broke off a branch with some nice, you know, some twigs at the end, at the tip over here. I just tied it onto this tree with a little bit of twine. That's it. If you guys have trees that are not dead yet or whatever, you can just probably break a branch, and as long as you got something hanging down. Some people use grapevines, whatever. As long as you got something hanging down that they can kind of smell, rub their preorbital glands on and all that stuff, that'll work. All right, before we make the scrape, I've got a scent wick right here as well that I am going to hang, I don't know, let's hang it right here. I'll put some scent on that little scent wick there as well. But we'll go ahead and make the scrape. By the way, when you guys are making these scrapes, you want to be as scent free as possible. So I sprayed down my hands, boots, pants, everything with some scent control already. Technically, if you've got, you should probably use some rubber gloves too. I don't have it right now with me, so whatever. I just kind of wash my hands with this scent control. To make the scrape, you can just use whatever. You can bring a rake if you want, or you can just grab a piece of stick like this, whatever, right? Just make sure you don't get your scent on the tip of the stick that you're gonna rub, that you're gonna make the scrape with. So you just go ahead and literally, it is whatever the name says it is, right? It's a scrape. So you just scrape up the ground like that, and one thing that you want to make sure is you want to scrape up all the way down into the earth. So you scrape up fresh earth, because they can actually smell the smell of fresh earth, and that kind of helps attract them to your scrape as well. So you want to make sure you dig through all the leaves, all the deadfall, the grass, whatever, get right into that dirt and scrape it up to the surface, and just scrape it up real good, right? All right, now just like that. And then when you're done, if you did just use a stick like I did, when you're done with it, you want to get it as far away from your mock scrape as possible. Get your scent away from the area. So I'm gonna bring this stick over with me to the truck on my way out and just toss it somewhere further down the road. You see right there, we scraped up all the way into the dirt. Got a bunch of fresh earth scraped up there. There's our scent wick, licking branch. right there as well. All right, now for scent. A couple things that I could probably recommend is I've used a Magnum scrape dripper before, and that one worked real well. It lasts for a bit, lasts for a couple of weeks, so drips down, and it's I think it's like pressure controlled, so it only drips, supposed to, during the daytime and doesn't drip during the nighttime. And what that does is it actually conditions the deer to come out during the daylight hours and hit that scrape up. So I like that one. The other one that I've been using recently is this. So this is called Scrape Fix. So you got Scrape Fix, you got Scrape Fix Rut. I got it as a package, so it came with the both of them. And what it said on the instructions was 2 puffs of this and 2 puffs of this. Really cool thing about this that I really like is it's actually in powder form, so it's not liquid. So check this out. See that? It's in powder form, and I really like that because you can just have it in your pocket and you don't have to worry about the liquid spilling all over your clothes. You don't have to worry about, you know, having it in your backpack and then, you know, all that doe urine spills all over your lunch and your sandwich and your backpack. That's probably happened to every one of us, and it ain't fun. And you probably tend to throw your lunch out afterwards. So, so I really like these because they're powder form. They come with these carabiner clips like that already, which is really cool. You just, you know, clip it onto, I got my backpack and I just clip it onto the straps like that, or I just shove them in my pocket and they don't spill. And on the box it says, this is my first one of them, so I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, but on the box it does say that each one lasts about 100 puffs, and that should create about 50 scrapes, because you're supposed to spray twice with this and twice with this when making a scrape. Are you limited to 2 puffs? Probably not. Probably up to you. I've been putting more than 2 when I've been making my scrapes, but they have been working pretty good. I've had some bucks on my scrapes this season, some pretty decent ones too, so pretty happy about that. So I'll show you guys right now how I'm going to use this on our mock scrape. So first we'll do a couple puffs on the scent wick right here. 1, 2, with that one, and then with the other one. There we go. I'll do a couple puffs on the licking branch here as well. Cool thing about the powder in this, guys, is it sticks to the wood really good. Like, I put a couple on my other scrapes last week, and I came in, checked my cameras just today, and then the powder is still, you can still see the powder on the ground, you can still see the powder on the branch, so it lasts long too, I guess. So put a couple puffs on there, right? A couple puffs on the scrape itself, and there you go. Powder form, right back in your pocket. You're good to go. So that is how I make a mock scrape. Like I said, most important thing is be as scent free as possible. If possible, don't be like me and use rubber gloves when you're doing this as well. Rubber boots, spray with scent control, you know, your boots, your hands, everything, right? So you don't want to, you want to leave your scent off of the area where you're going to put the mock scrape as much as possible. So yeah, that's what I use, guys. Scrape Fix or Magnum Dripper from Wildlife Research. Those are probably the 2 that I would recommend the most. Tinks is pretty good as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful in any way whatsoever, hit a thumbs up on it. Show me some support. It really helps the channel out a lot. Just a simple click on that like button, guys. Comment down below as well. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if you haven't already, check out the rest of my other videos on the channel. And if you like the type of content that I produce in general, appreciate it if you would also hit that subscribe button. That is going to do it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.